I've been working with Kykloud since 2012 and I've used the system for a number of different activities, starting off with asset gathering, life cycles and estate strategies. When I began working with Kykloud in 2012, we chose the product because it offered a lot of functionality that wasn't available on the old handheld Huskies and HPs and the like. So it provided us with the use of modern technology and iPads, the link to the cloud, so remote working, on the go synchronization of data, big brother exercises where people were surveying in the field and the managers could review the data in the office. So if anything was ever missed, it was a quick fix of not having left site and then having to go back. So it offered lots of time-saving benefits. When I got involved with Kykloud in 2012, it was market leading. At that point in time, there was nothing that ever came anywhere near it. Kykloud managed to stay on top of that market position that they had, and it really has helped drive on the product that all bodies want to be seen to be using now. It makes life a lot easier. It helps with a consistent reporting line, but it also helps with the consistency of collecting data as well. Program that we've recently finished for a government body was quite significant. 500 properties, nearly 1 million square meters, covering a geographic area from just north of Worcester to covering Shetland, Orkney and the Western Isles of Scotland. Pretty significant, 25 surveyors across 6 offices. So it was a pretty tall order, multiple reporting lines. So it was quite an arduous task that Kykloud stood up to the test on. So in terms of the main benefits to us as an organisation, when we are working out to multiple offices, we really need to be very consistent in the manner in which we collect data, because then that helps us with the way that we report it, and it takes away a massive QA functionality that we have to do. So it gives us a massive plus on that point. Our client offering is that we're no longer just handing over paper reports. We can interact with them, we can introduce them into the web portal. So data is no longer sat on individual office servers, it's all sat in the cloud. And it enables us to be able to be more interactive with our clients. We can sit there with them and show where their data is with a geotag on a map. We can click on a button and we can see all the data for that site, being very specific. Our client offering is that we're no longer just handing over paper reports. We can interact with them, we can introduce them into the web portal. So data is no longer sat on individual office servers, it's all sat in the cloud. And it enables us to be able to be more interactive with our clients. We can sit there with them and show where their data is with a geotag on a map. We can click on a button and we can see all the data for that site, being very specific. My experience of working with Kykloud has been developed since 2012, where the application was very much in its infancy at that point in time, with a very generic output. Over that period of time, we've worked together to develop written reports that have helped the client understand what the technology can drive it. Kykloud as a business has always been very proactive and always very supportive with how Cushman Wakefield have wanted to deliver a product. As people, Kykloud are a really interesting bunch because you have a good mix of technology and surveying. So the technology understand what the technology can do, and the surveyors understand what the surveyors want to achieve. So it's a happy mix really of not just being a pure technology-based company. There is the element of the chartered surveyor inputting into the development of the application. We have seen that using Kykloud has been a differentiator in the market. It's helped, and we have just finished a project for a Scottish Government agency where they were looking for a cloud-based piece of technology and had spoken to Kykloud when they were doing their market testing. And when we delivered our proposal suggesting that we use Kykloud, that was an added benefit on the marking scale. I recommend Kykloud because it's a 21st century product for the 21st century, and it's not a case of using the technology for technology's sake.